Hey, welcome back to edtech. Today is continuation of my JavaScript classes, but here it's a new lesson. This is JavaScript numbers. You have some idea of JavaScript numbers in some of my introductory lessons earlier. I'll include the link below in the description, but however, today I'll be talking at length regarding numbers and also what you can perform with numbers and what is the difference, what happens when numbers and strings get added, etc. So let's head over to our JavaScript file. Let's consider a variable x. Let's say it's a number 100. Variable y is another number 10. Okay, now what if you want to divide these two numbers? So var z or var z equals 100, which you've done earlier, 100 by, x by y, right? Then we do document.write z (10). Okay, what if I write the 10 like this? Remember, the moment I write the open and close inverted and then write the number in between, this is not treated as a number, but it's treated as a string. But however, when you divide, let's see what happens. The result, it'll be same, because in a division it doesn't make a difference. What if we multiply? This is a multiplication sign which you've done earlier. It's the same. The result will it will get multiplied as usual. The string doesn't get affected. It's treated as a number. It gets converted to a number while doing this, while performing this action. Okay, what about subtraction? Same. It will just get subtracted and the string will get converted to number, so it is still treated as number and the result is output is a number, Okay, what if you are doing addition? This is a big surprise coming your way. You would expect it to be 110, but actually what happens, you're getting the result like this, 10010. Why? Because in addition, it is when one of the number is a string, when one of the value is a string rather, and the other one is number, the result is still a string. So what's happening is, it's not the usual arithmetic operation, but it's a concatenation that you've done earlier. Refer back to my tutorial on concat. So string concat. So here it will be happening as a string concat. So what happens is 100 as a number plus a string concat is happening, plus 10 as a string. So 10010. So this is how in a string concat the values just get added from one and then a new string is formed, right? So this happens something like that. It's not the arithmetical addition. So do refer. I will be including a link to my tutorial on concat, so you can refer to that, then you'll understand. So here the concatenation is happening, so the result will be a string. Okay, if you do console.log, you will find that a string value is coming, the open inverted, the string gets happened with the open and close inverted, right? So in document.write it doesn't show, but however from the value you know that it's a concat value. So this only happens in the case of addition, but not for subtraction, not for any other multiplication, division, not for any other arithmetic operation. Okay, so basically this is what you have learned. that whenever one value is a string or two values are string, it happens the same way. Let's see. Let's say even this one, it's still the same 100. It will happen the same way. It's the same thing. But for division or multiplication, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even for subtraction, it doesn't matter. Right? So only for addition this happens. What if one of the number, you also learnt about not a number, NaN. So let's see this one. 10 is a NaN. That is not a number. This is one of the values in JavaScript, one of the types in JavaScript when you've learnt in one of the first lessons, beginner lessons. I will include a link to that as well. Okay, in case you don't understand, you can let me know in the comment section. So here you go, the result. The result will be NaN because it is not a number, so it will not perform that operation. Even for addition, it's the same thing. Okay, now for addition, what happens again? It will perform the concat. So the 100 plus NaN becomes 100 NaN. Concatenation. So it's like one string getting added to the next string to form a new string, something like that. And for division, let's see. It's just NaN. For all other operations, it would be NaN. So basically, let's also see for minus. It's the same thing. Now what if, I have to show you something else. What if this is not a string but just a number, and then you are performing this action with NaN, subtraction. It will still be subtraction for all other performance. Even if it's division, it will be the same. However, if you perform an addition, let's see what happens, because addition is treated differently. In this case, it will still be the same. So these are the rules of JavaScript numbers. So like if one of the number is a regular number and the other one is a pure number and the other one is a NaN, then if you perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, whatever, the result would be NaN, right? So however, let's check this out. Okay, this is what I wanted to show, the last, most important. If one of the number, however, is a string, like here 10, and then another one is NaN, then when you perform, again what's happening? Concat. So 10 NaN. First string is 10, then NaN, so x plus y. What if this is also NaN? Obviously result is NaN. But what if the first one is NaN and the second one is 10? Let's check out. So NaN 10 in that order because it's x plus y. Keep that in mind. Supposing this is y plus x. Because order does matter in addition. There you go, 10 NaN. Because y is getting added first. So remember, in addition, I had mentioned earlier, I don't know if you remember, but when you're doing the mathematical operation or concat, order does matter. So this is why you're seeing it this way. But here again, concat is happening. So I hope you understood. I'll be including the source code also in the description. file below, area below, and also I'll be including the links to some of my earlier lessons so that you understand. And if you still have doubts, do let me know in the comment section. I can include more lessons later on, or I can reply and clear your doubts. And this is a very important chapter when you're doing algorithm, etc., because a lot of tricky questions will be there associated with this kind of operations when you deal with strings and JavaScript numbers. So in the next lesson, I'll be teaching you about JavaScript number methods, right? And see you in the next lesson. And if you've been watching such tutorials before, and if you find my tutorials in JavaScript interesting and useful, do remember to subscribe and hit and smash the bell button so that you're notified of all my regular lessons. And you can also refer to my other front-end lessons in HTML and CSS. And keep watching until you become an expert in this language. I will make my best effort to teach you in such a way that even the most beginner of beginners can understand well, because I'm not one of those expert developers. I'm also in my learning stage. I'm learning advanced frameworks. So I will make sure that I will teach in a way that the student can understand. Bye. Ciao. See you.
ബാബുവിന്റെ കച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഇട്ടുണ്ട്
ഇട്ടുണ്ട്